Good morning, everyone. In the previous lectures, we have already discussed about the nomenclature of haloalkanes and halogens and the nature of the CX bond. Okay. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss some of the important methods of preparation of haloalkanes. So, I am starting from alcohols. So, from alcohols, it is the best convenient method to prepare the haloalkanes. So, the methods of preparation preparation of haloalkanes. The first method is from alcohol. So in this, the first part is from by the action of or from halogen acids by the action of halogen acids or HX group. Okay. So what are halogen acids? We have HF, HBr, HCl and HI. These are the four halogen acids. And now the general reaction is ROH. This is the general formula for alcohols plus HX gives. This reaction takes place in the presence of an acid. Okay, ROH plus HX gives RX plus H2O. Okay, this is in the presence of an acid, H positive. Okay, so this is the general form of this particular reaction. Now, what is the mechanism? Now we will discuss the mechanism also. The exact mechanism is firstly the hydrogen, the proton from the acid react with alcohol. As we all know, alcohols are nucleophiles. We have already discussed what are nucleophiles and electrophiles. So the lone pair of electrons on oxygen attract this H positive, or the nucleophile attacks on the H positive. H positive is an electrophile, and then positive charge is generated over the oxygen atom. Okay. Now positive charge on a highly electronegative atom is very unstable. Positive charge on a highly electronegative atom is quite unstable. So that is why this bond breaks. This bond breaks over here, and we will get R positive, and water gets released. Okay, and the next step is the attack of nucleophile. Okay, so this is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. This is the first step. The second step is the attack of a nucleophile. So we have these four nucleophiles. Now we all know that the nucleophilicity order. So this is the case of a same group, and we all know as we go from top to bottom, the nucleophilicity increases because the atomic size increases and the attraction of lone pair towards the nucleophile decreases. So the nucleophilicity order is I नेगेटिव का सबसे ज़्यादा, then Br नेगेटिव, and then Cl नेगेटिव, and सबसे कम जो होगा वो F नेगेटिव का होगा. That is why F negative will not attack on R positive because its nucleophilicity is quite less. Its tendency to donate the lone pair of electron is negligible. That is why F negative doesn't take part in the reaction. So these three will take part in this particular reaction, and then the second step is attack of nucleophile X negative. I am taking X negative, so it will attack over here, and we will get the desired product. Okay, so this is the desired product Rx. So this is the first method to prepare alkyl halides by the action of halogen acids on alcohol. Okay, so in this case, in this method, we also have a special case of Lucas reagent. Okay, in this method, we have a special case of Lucas reagent. Now we will discuss that case also. Now, what is a Lucas reagent? What is a Lucas reagent? And this is used as a test. This reagent is used to distinguish the alcohols. This reagent is used to distinguish the alcohols. So in this we have Lucas reagent. Lucas reagent. Lucas reagent is HCl, concentrated HCl plus ZnCl2. Concentrated HCl plus ZnCl2. And we all know ZnCl2 is electron deficient. That is why it will act as Lewis acid, because its octet is not complete. It will act as a Lewis acid or electrophile also, because electron deficient is there. So the first step is, again we have alcohol. We have alcohol, and the journal reaction, I am writing the journal reaction again. Journal reaction is ROH plus concentrated HCl in the form of in gaseous state, and this ZnCl2 is anhydrous. That is why HCl is in the form of gaseous state, and we will get, in the presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, we will get RCl plus H2O plus ZnCl2. Okay, so this is the journal reaction. And now what is the mechanism of this particular reaction? The mechanism is like this. Firstly we have ROH and we have ZnCl2. Now ZnCl2 is an electrophile and ROH is a nucleophile. So this nucleophile attacks over here, and we will get ROH positive over here, and ZnCl2 and negative over here. Okay, so this is the first step. This will act as a Lewis acid, and the next step is now again the positive charge on a highly electronegative atom is unstable, so that is why this bond will cleave. So ZnCl2 will act as a Lewis acid and it helps in the cleavage of this bond. ठीक है ना, because अगर ये step ना होता then we will not get positive charge on the oxygen atom and this bond will not cleave. Okay, so ZnCl2 helps in the cleavage of CX bond, or sorry CO bond, helps in the cleavage of CO bond, and we will get R positive plus ZnCl2 negative, and we have OH also. Now the second step is the attack of HCl, and HCl will dissociate as H positive and Cl negative. So Cl negative will attack over here and nucleophilic substitution reaction, and we will get the product RCl, and the H positive will attract this OH. Okay, and we will get ZnCl2 plus H2O. This H positive and OH negative will form a water molecule, and we will get the product. This is the actual mechanism. Okay, and why it is also known as a test, Lucas reagent test, because the RCl formed is in the form of a PPT, white PPT. This is in the form of white PPT. Okay, so if we have 3-degree alcohol, so I am writing over here. If we have 3-degree alcohol and we react it with Lucas reagent, okay, we have 3-degree alcohol and we will react with Lucas reagent, then the white PPT comes or appears immediately. ओके, जैसे हम इसमें अगर हमारे पास 3 डिग्री अल्कोहल है, ठीक है, उसमें हम लुकास रिएजेंट डालेंगे, देन द वाइट पीपीटी अपीयर्स जस्ट वंस, है, मतलब उसी टाइम आ जाएंगे इमीडिएटली. एंड इफ वी हैव सेकंड डिग्री अल्कोहल and we react it with Lucas reagent, white PPT occurs in or appears after or within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So in case of 2 degree alcohol, if we react it with Lucas reagent, then white PPT appears within 5 to 10 minutes. And in case of 3 degree alcohols, on reaction with Lucas reagent, no PPT will form. No PPT will form at room temperature. So there will be no PPT formed at room temperature, and we have to supply some amount of heat in order to get the PPTs. Okay. So this is a very good test in order to distinguish between the degree, whether the alcohol is primary, secondary or tertiary. In case of tertiary, the white PPT appears immediately, okay, or at once, and in case of 2 degree, within 5 to 10 minutes, and in case of 1 degree, in case of primary, there will be no PPT formed, and we have to supply some amount of heat. Okay, so in case of primary, we will get no PPT. So this is all about from alcohols by the reaction of halogen acids. Now HBr and HI will also form. They will also form by refluxing also. And now what is refluxing? Refluxing is evaporation followed by condensation. Okay, refluxing is nothing but the evaporation. We will take the whole mixture in round bottom flask. Okay, we will take the mixture in a round bottom flask. Round bottom flask is like this, and we will set our condenser. ठीक है, यहाँ पे एक कंडेंसर बनाएंगे, and now we will supply some amount of heat, and the whole mixture will get evaporated, and then with the help of condenser it will again condense. So refluxing is nothing but evaporation followed by condensation. पहले evaporation होगी and then condensation होगी followed by condensation. So HBr, alkyl bromides will also form, or alkyl iodides will also form by this particular method. And in this method, we will take ROH, okay, ROH plus HBr, by refluxing, and we will get the desired product RBr plus H2 again. Okay, and this HBr is formed in the reaction, in between the reaction also, by the reaction of KBr with H2SO4. Okay, by the reaction of KBr with H2SO4, we will get HBr plus KHSO4. Okay, so this is not a quite important. Actually, this is experimental reaction. Okay, all reactions are performed experimentally, and we have to propose some mechanism in order to memorize what will happen in the reaction. So that is why these all are proposed mechanism. The reaction is already occurred in the lab. Okay, तो जो reaction है वो पहले हो चुकी है लैब में. We have to propose some mechanism in order to remember कि हाँ ऐसा कुछ हुआ होगा. ठीक है. So we have these mechanism are proposed mechanism. That is why we are saying them as proposed mechanism. We have proposed this mechanism after the reaction is already, because the reaction is already carried out in the lab. So this is all about preparation of alkyl halides from alcohol and by the action of halogen acids. And in this case, in this method, we have also studied the Lucas reagent test. So we have already studied the preparation of haloalkane from alcohol by the action of halogen acids. So one thing you should remember that there is a formation of carbocation takes place in the first step. The first step is this, that the nucleophile will attack on the H positive, and we will get this product this is the intermediate. Okay, and then this bond breaks and we get R positive. Okay, we get R positive, and now this is a carbocation. Okay, so and this step is the slowest step as well as the rate determining step. So the rate of the reaction depend upon the stability of the carbocation, and the stability of carbocation is 3 degree greater than 2 degree greater than 1 degree. Why 3 degree is more stable than 2 degree? Because if we have this compound, and we have this carbocation, this is 3 degree. So there are 3 plus I groups present. 3 plus I groups are present, and we all know that plus I group donate the electron density, that they will increase the electron density and will stabilize this positive charge. That is why 3 degree carbocations are more stable than 2 degree than 1 degree. Okay, so this is also a reason why 3 degree alcohols are preferred over 2 degree, and 2 degree are preferred over 1 degree. And so now the second method of preparation is reaction with phosphorus halides, and I am taking PCl3 as the first phosphorus halide. So reaction with PCl3, so we have alcohol. The general reaction will be is ROH plus PCl3 gives RCl plus H3PO3, and we know that H3PO3 is phosphorus acid. So phosphorus acid the byproduct. Phosphorus acid. Okay. So now we have to balance the equation, and we have 3 over here and 3 over here. So this is the balanced equation, and this method, the preparation of haloalkanes from phosphorus halide is quite convenient, because the yield is above 80%. The yield comes out to be above 80%. That is why this method is quite convenient. And now what is the mechanism of this particular reaction? So the first step is the same in all the reactions. The first step is the attack of nucleophile, and we all know that PCl3 is an electrophile. We have already discussed in the previous video on electrophiles and nucleophiles. So those who have not watched that video, I have attached a link somewhere over here. So go and watch that video also. So why it is an electrophile? Because there are vacant d orbitals present in phosphorus. Okay. So the first step is the attack of nucleophile. So I am writing it as in the open structure. So the attack of lone pair on P, and by this positive charge is generated over the oxygen and negative charge on phosphorus. So in order to make it neutral, Cl will leave. As negative, Cl negative, and we will get ROH positive, P, Cl and Cl. Now there is no other species present in the reaction mixture, so that Cl will react with that species and form any product. So it will again attack on the alkyl group, and that is why this reaction is known as nucleophilic substitution reaction. And we all know that positive charge on oxygen atom is highly unstable, so this bond will break over here, and we will get the product RCl plus P, Cl, Cl and OH. So this is the first step. Okay, but in the general reaction we need 3 RCl and we have 3 ROH. So this step occurs 2 more times. Okay, so the same step, we have the same step, and we have ROH again, and we are left with P, Cl, Cl and OH. So now again the first step is same, attack of nucleophile, and then we get R O and the removal of Cl negative. Again the same step, and we get ROH P Cl and OH plus Cl negative over here. And now this Cl negative will attack on the alkyl halide and this bond will break, and we will get the second molecule RCl plus P Cl OH and OH. So this is the second step. Now what is the third step? Again we have to take the third molecule ROH, and we are left with PCl OH and OH. So the first step is again the attack of nucleophile on phosphorus, and Cl will leave as a negative, and we have R O positive H P OH and OH, and we have Cl minus over here. So now again the Cl negative will attack and this bond will break, and we will get the last molecule RCl plus P OH OH and OH. Okay, so we will get P OH thrice, and this is not the correct structure of phosphorus acid. Actually the exact structure of phosphorus acid is like this: OH and OH and H. This is the correct structure. Okay, we have a double bond in between phosphorus and oxygen. Now it is quite unstable and it gets converted into this product, this structure by tautomerism. Okay, so tautomerism is like this. Here we have O and H. Now the oxygen, the lone pair of oxygen, the oxygen atom will coordinate or donate its lone pair to phosphorus in the vacant d orbital, and we will get double bond over here, and then by accepting the electrons it will get negative charge and oxygen will get positive charge. So in order to neutralize these two, H positive leaves from here and goes to the phosphorus. Okay, because here we have negative charge on the phosphorus, so it will neutralize, and here we have positive charge, so H positive will leave and we will get this product. Okay, we will get double bond in between phosphorus and oxygen, and hydrogen will attach over here and we will get this product. This is the exact structure of phosphorus acid. So this is the whole mechanism, and the mechanism is so simple because we know all the basic, we know all the basic things of organic. So we move on to the next reaction with PCl5. So next we have the reaction of alcohol with PCl5, reaction with PCl5. Now PCl5 is also an electrophile. We all know that due to the presence of vacant d orbital. So now the general reaction is, ROH, the alcohol, plus PCl5, and we get RCl plus POCl3 plus HCl. Okay, so this is the general reaction. And now what is the mechanism? The first step is same as in the other reactions. The first step is same, attack of nucleophile. So we have P, I am writing it in the open form, so it has trigonal bipyramidal shape. Now this O, this lone pair will attack over here, and the axial Cl will leave as a negative, and we will get R O positive charge over here, H P Cl 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 and Cl. Okay, and here we also have Cl negative. Now again the positive charge on oxygen atom is unstable, so there are two options in order to remove this charge or to neutralize the whole compound. This bond can easily break. If we break this bond, we will get P, Cl, 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 Cl and OH, which is quite unstable. This compound is quite unstable, PCl4OH. So this step is not possible. Now the next step is the removal of H positive. So this step will occur and H as a positive will leave and Cl negative will form HCl. Cl negative react and we will get RO, P, Cl, Cl, Cl and Cl plus HCl. Okay, so we will get the HCl. We got the HCl. Next we have so the next step is again the lone pair of electrons of oxygen will coordinate in the vacant d orbital. Okay, तो ये lone pair of electrons क्या होगा, ये d orbital accept कर लेगा and now we will get now what we will get that again the Cl negative will leave. Okay, the Cl negative will leave and we get R O positive P, Cl, Cl and Cl plus Cl negative. Now this Cl again attacks over here and this bond will okay, so here we have double bond and this bond will break and we get RCl plus P double bond O, Cl, Cl and Cl. This is phosphorus oxytrichloride. Okay, so now we will get all the products, the product as well as these two byproducts. Okay, so again I'm explaining it to you that the first step is attack of nucleophile in all the reactions and Cl negative will leave and we will get this product. Positive charge on oxygen is highly unstable and this bond will not break because this compound is not stable. So H positive will leave and Cl negative will form HCl with it and then we have this again O will coordinate its electron into phosphorus and we will get double bond over here with a positive charge on oxygen atom and Cl will leave. Now this Cl negative will again react with the attack on the alkyl halide and we will get the desired products. Okay, so this is all about the reaction with PCl5 and now we will discuss the last reaction with SOCl2. This reaction is most convenient because in this reaction the byproducts are gaseous, so they will easily leave and we will get the product in the pure state. We will get the product in pure, the purity, the yield is quite high. That is why this last method is quite convenient as compared to the other methods. So let us discuss that one also. So now the last method is reaction with SOCl2. This is known as thionyl chloride. Now the general reaction is ROH plus SOCl2 gives RCl plus SO2 plus HCl. Now these two byproducts are in gaseous form and they will leave. These two are gases, SO2 and HCl, and we will get the product in the pure form. Now what is the mechanism? The mechanism is again quite simple as the other ones. The first step is the attack of nucleophile. We all know SOCl2 is an electrophile because here S will have vacant d orbitals again. Okay, so now this lone pair will attack on the S atom and we will get RO positive and this bond will shift in order to neutralize the sulfur and we will get this product O negative Cl. Okay, so now what is the next step? The next step is to neutralize these two charges. So that is why H and Cl will leave and H will leave as a H as a positive and Cl will leave as a negative and we will get R O S. This bond will shift again over here O Cl plus HCl. Okay, so now the role of catalyst come into the picture. In this reaction pyridine is used as a catalyst Okay, so here you have to mention the catalyst also pyridine. Now the structure of pyridine is this. The structure of pyridine is this with lone pair over here. Now these lone pair are not delocalized. Okay, so these lone pairs are available and they will attack over here. This bond will shift over here and we will get this product R O S O negative and positive charge on the nitrogen atom. Okay, positive charge over here and Cl over here. Okay, so now the last step is the catalyst will leave again. Okay, the catalyst will leave and this bond, these electrons will shift over here and we will get double bond over here. Now this Cl negative will leave and attack on the alkyl group and this bond will break and we will get double bond over here in order to form SO2. Okay, again the catalyst will leave. Okay, and this bond, these electrons will come over here to form the double bond. Cl negative will leave and attack on the alkyl group and this bond will break to form SO2. Okay, as simple as that. So we will have RCl as the product plus SOCl2 SO2 and the catalyst. Okay, and the catalyst. So this is the whole mechanism. The first step is the attack of nucleophile. And next step, in order to neutralize these two, H positive and Cl negative will leave. Okay, there is no other option. And next we have RO as double bond O and Cl. Now the catalyst will come into the picture because we don't have any other option. These lone pair will attack over here. Okay, these lone pair will attack over here like this and we will get this product. Now the catalyst will leave. These electrons will shift over here to form the double bond. Cl negative will leave. Okay, and now in this case the Cl negative is present in the structure itself. Okay, so the attack is intramolecular. Okay, the attack is intramolecular, not intermolecular. So this is the main difference. In all the other reactions we have seen that the Cl negative first leave and then attack on R. But in this case there is intramolecular attack. Okay, intramolecular nucleophilic attack, and this bond will shift over here and we will get SO2 and the catalyst will leave. Okay, so this is the whole mechanism of this particular reaction. So we have already discussed three methods and this one is the fourth one. In case of phosphorus halides, in case of trihalide, PBr3 and Pi3 are not so stable. So that is why we have to make them in between the reaction. Okay, in C2. C2 means during the reaction. So we have to prepare PBr3 and Pi3 during the reaction. Okay, by the reaction of red phosphorus with Br2, we will get PBr3, and again the reaction of red phosphorus with I2, we will get Pi3, and then the same procedure will happen. Okay, so this is all about the preparation of haloalkane from alcohol with the whole mechanisms. Okay, so these mechanisms are important only for the competitive exam. In CBSE you have to learn only the journal reactions or the factors which affect the rate of the reaction. Similarly, you have to revise remember the catalyst also. Okay, so I hope this much is quite enough for this particular lecture, and I hope you found this lecture helpful. So thank you so much.